Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is Valentine's Day. I have something that I picked up today, and then I have something I'm in the mood to read, so let's share. Today I went to a little free library and I picked up this book called For Better or Worse. It's following like three friends. They're getting married, they're guys, and it just kind of like follows what happens, I think. So I figured I could pick this up for like a little free library reading challenge. Settling down to eat some chocolate because it's Valentine's Day. I am in the mood to maybe listen to this and play The Sims like I did the other night because it was just so fun. I have like 2-ish hours left on the audiobook. I really don't have that much more to read as far as pages go. I have all these mementos still to open and I need to figure out where I left off, but yeah. Just finished Persuasion. Very much enjoy it. Think I'll probably, I would give Persuasion, the book itself, 4 stars, but I think for this edition, probably will rate it higher just because of all the little mementos and fun things that just made this such an enjoyable reading experience. But overall, I'm just so happy to have finished this, and I feel like that was the perfect thing to do for Valentine's Day. Now I need to choose my first TBR book. So I think what I'm going to do is go look at my TBR game picks and see what I have the fewest number of pages to read.
The only other thing is, I'm really in the mood to read my Rollovers book, but then my Rollovers video is going up in a few days.
So I'm torn. I'm going to go take Sleigh Bells Ring and then the 3 shortest looking TBR game books and see what of those books I have the least amount of pages to read, and that's how I'm going to choose the next book. Just a few books to choose between now. Here's the Rollovers pick, Sleigh Bells Ring. This is what I really feel like reading, actually. These 3 are my TBR game picks that I'm most interested in reading that are also the shortest. I hope that made sense, because like I'm also most interested in reading The Sisters Grimm, but that's the longest one, so I didn't include that with these. The last book that I chose in Polarthon was Winter Dream, so I just have this whole stack. And I'm really definitely leaning towards this one, but let's see how many pages I have left to read in the ones that I've started versus how many, actually I've started all of these. 220 pages of Sleigh Bells Ring. 293, so this one's longer. 217, so close, but this one's shorter. This might be good, and then this one. Okay, and then No God But One, probably not the shortest. Well, regardless, this is about 300 pages, so definitely the longest. Oops. So definitely the longest of these 4. And Unraveling the Origins Controversy is 235, so in order of shortest to longest, this is what we have here. Now, I'm not going to actually read them in order of shortest to longest. I'm just going to go with the shortest one. Okay, so I was playing The Sims for like several hours. It's now 11 o'clock. Let's get into this. I have high hopes to be able to finish it quickly. We'll see if that's like even a thing, but I'm going to try to read this whole thing. So here we go. I have about 2 chapters left in this, but as you can tell, I love this book. It's so good. Unless something drastically changes, it's gonna be 5 stars for sure. This is amazing. I have so many thoughts. Primarily, the fact that I've had this book for years, and not only did I never read it, I actively avoided reading this one. And now it's like I could have read this years ago and been practicing all of this, all these tabs you see, for years. And it's just, it felt very cliche and kind of cringy to me to like read a book about waiting, because everyone assumes the same things. But the reality of the situation is every single person, no matter what season of life they're in, we are all waiting on something, and it may not always be like what you think. So I just felt like this was so practical and enjoyable, and yet encouraging, biblical. There was like one little part that I was kind of like, I'm not sure I really agree with, but overall, I just think this is absolutely fantastic. I love the Bible story retellings. It's just so good. Like, I don't even know what else to tell you. The tabs speak for themselves, I think. I just love it. And that's all there is to it. I have 2 more chapters, but I need to get this video edited, so I'm gonna go ahead and end here. And you will see the rest of this book that I'm gonna finish tonight. You'll see that in the next video, which is gonna be my Rollovers video. Let me show you the book I'm gonna start with. I mean, technically, yes, the video will start with me finishing this book, but the first rollover that I have to read is LFL Reading, which I'm really, really excited to just get back into this, see if I like it. It wasn't riveting when I left off, but I know some people really love this book and this author, so I'm excited to get into this and potentially even read it tonight. That'll be in the next video, but overall, guys, even though this was the only TBR book that I got to, I am so glad that I read this one, even though it's the shortest one, and I thought I'd be able to like fly through it. It's so thought-provoking, and honestly, if I could get every single person in the world to read this book, I would. Like, I'm seriously, whenever I do those little free library reading challenges, where if I keep one of the books that I borrow, I have to like buy a book that I liked and put it in a little free library, this will absolutely be one of those books if I can get my hands on another copy of this, because it's like, this stuff could literally be life-changing. Depending on your mindset and your attitude and like what you're going through, this could absolutely change people's lives. That is how much I love it. And I just feel like the cover is so cute too. Like the pink and purple was so fun to like tab. What am I becoming? I don't even know. Anyway, that is everything for this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. What have you been reading lately? Comment that, and subscribe if you're new and you have not already, so you don't miss the next video. Like I said, picking up with this and finishing off this, as well as pulling out my rollovers bag and drawing whatever other books I may get to, if I get time for that. Okay, that's everything. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I will talk to you all next time. Bye.